here to tell you about the Dr. Jack Hen Legacy Foundation. His colleagues and family formed this organization in 2012 following his passing. But first, let me tell you a little bit about my brother Jack, or Dr. Jack as his patients used to call him. I think he had probably one of the toughest, most rewarding jobs out there as head of the Oncology and Hematology department at the Janeway. If any of your members had a child who had a cancer or a blood disorder in the last 15 years, you would have gotten to know my brother. And what set him apart, though, was his compassion and passion for his work and dealing with patients, and that he was with them throughout the whole, from diagnosis to the end. I had one parent sum it up best for me. He said it like this. He said, when we wanted to fight, he fought with us. When it was time to let go, he enabled us. When we said goodbye, he was there with us. There's actually a great need here, and there's a significant gap in the funding that's available. There's programs out there, but we augment those programs. You look at some of the expenses that you go through, drug costs, for example. A lot of plans cover 80% of drugs. That 20% can get pretty substantial over time. There's travel costs for treatments outside the province and so forth. And even what I found, a lot of times a family will take leave, and then there's a loss of income, and that causes a lot of financial burden. And we've noticed too, in the St. John's region in particular, a greater demand. And it seems like kids from out around the island, there's a lot of community support here on fundraising, but we're seeing a lot of kids, a lot of families here in St. John's that don't have that community support, and that's where we come in. With the funds that you guys provide, we're going to put that directly into the hands of families that need it. And that was what Jack was all about. Examples, we used to, when playing hockey around Christmas time, we'd pass the hat around because there was a family that needed help. We've just recently done that now this Christmas. We've identified 6 families that could use that extra help, and we've taken funds from our charity and provided to there. We work with the social worker at the Janeway, and she's able to identify the families that are in greatest need and can use that extra help around this time of year, and that's who we use then to select our applicants.